Today we're checking out this brand new light from Neewer, a compact adjustable lighting panel built for content creators, streamers, and anyone who wants to look better and have better shots without a giant setup. This thing hits all the way from 3200 Kelvin to 5600 Kelvin, so you can go warm, cool, or anywhere in between. It's got a full brightness control, so you can dial it exactly how bright you want. But I just love how small and versatile it is, and it performs the way it looks on paper, because on paper this thing is a beast and you wouldn't expect it with how small it is. This is perfect to throw in combination of your camera or your phone. In this video we'll unbox it, we'll test the light output and see how easy it is to adjust it on the fly and compare a few on-camera looks so you can decide if it's worth adding to your kit. Let's open it up and see what we get.
Being new to the YouTuber world, well, I should say I've been in it about a year and a half. There was a huge learning curve, and honestly, I still feel like I'm not exactly the best at it. But lighting, I've learned, is so important with your YouTube videos. Your camera, your sound, your lighting. I mean, everything is important, but lighting especially is important. I use these soft boxes that I normally use that take a while to set up and to put together. But a lot of what I do is product reviews and product unboxings, and it's a bit of a pain to get out the big lights just for that. So whenever Neewer reached out for me about this 9-inch soft light that I can attach to my camera, I said yes, and I got really excited because I could just connect this to my camera, and for my quick unboxing sections and looking in on the product, this will be awesome for it. So I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and take a look at this. I'll go over some of the specs, but honestly, the most important thing is let's just zoom in on some products showing what it looks like without this light and then with this light. But you know what, first let's just go ahead and open it up. All right, so let's go ahead. I finally got a nicer knife for unboxings, but first let's just cut the tape here. And let's open it up and take a look at everything that is in it. Of course, I kind of broke the box already, but here we go. Right off the top, we have a little manual right here that probably goes over explaining everything. Whoa, I was not aware of this. It looks like there might be a screen on the back end of it. Maybe I was thinking it was just a light that you just simply plug in, but here we go right here. This is the actual light itself, and sure enough, wow, there is an on and off, a brightness, a color. Wait, this can do different colors, or is it maybe just like warm and white? I guess we'll take a look and learn together. But this is the actual size of the light itself, about the size of my hand, a little bit smaller. Right here should be a little handle. So I guess if you just wanted to plop this somewhere next to what you needed to have lit up, I guess you would just do that. So it's probably a better way to open this. But yeah, it comes with a little stand, so that is actually really nice. And then what else would we have right here? Just what I need, more cords, but a USB-A to USB-C cord, so that's real nice. And then right here feels like a mounting bracket. Yeah, so we got the little mounting bracket right here, which a lot of cameras have the little bracket on top, or you can buy additional brackets to put on there. And then yes, it looks like the light will indeed screw in there. So that's really nice. Guys, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to end up switching to filming from my iPhone. That way I can show y'all what it looks like putting it on my camera, and then I'm dropping stuff. So I'm going to show y'all what it looks like to put it on my camera, and then we'll go from there. You know what? I actually have a little power bank right here real quick. Let's just plug this in just to see what it looks like off the bat. So I'm going to plug this in here, and then I'm just going to plug it in to the light, which, where does this go in? Okay. Right here on the side. It looks like it's wireless, so it doesn't have to be plugged in at all time, but it looks like a USB-C 5.3 5V3A and an input.
Okay, so I'm just gonna plug this in right here and get it in. So it is in. But yeah, there it is. It's on. It's on a warm color right now. So what happens if I twist this? Okay, so what it does, it might be harder to tell, but it is going from a white to neutral to warm. That is really nice, guys. So I'm gonna turn it on the white, and then it has the brightness, which, woo! That gets really bright. On the box, I believe it said 4000 mAh brightness. So that is really bright, friends. Oh, this is gonna be awesome for products. I'm in love with this. And then on the back right here, you can see it shows 100%. I don't know if you can see that, and 5600 Kelvin. And when I turn this, yeah, the kelvins go down. So that is awesome. You know what? I might not. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll show you how to put it on my camera real quick. Okay, so I'm now recording from my phone, and I'm using my phone audio, so I apologize for that. So this is my camera that I normally use, that I use for all my videos. So I'm gonna get my camera right here, and you can see I have this rig on it that allows me to connect certain things to it. And here is the mic on top of it right now. I got a little handle. But here is the light itself, which is able to be wireless. So I'm going to connect this on here. I'm gonna spin that in. So that is now in there. Now I'm gonna slide it with a little extra piece right here. That's real nice. And then I can just flip it on. Man, I like that. And then yeah, I can change the Kelvin. So that is nice. And the brightness level. I like this a lot. Yeah, so that's it right there. Now let's switch to the footage of what it looks like of me with and without the light. I'm really excited for that. So I am now on my camera. I'm not using my normal big softbox, and I'm not using the new light connected. I'm currently using a ISO of 400 and f of 2.8, and this is what I look like. So let's now turn on the light right here. Hold on. Let me make sure I know what it's going to be on. So it's going to be on top brightness and 5600 Kelvin. Okay, so here it is off. And then I have to memorize where the button is. This is new to me, guys. Okay, and then here's it on. Holy moly. Wow. That's going to be so much easier, because a lot of the shots that I do now are just of me talking and holding it up at the beginning. And then it actually does have it where you can lower the light a little bit. So this is at the coolest white max brightness. Let's go to a neutral. So here is more neutral, and let's go to warm. So here is a warm color, which is what I love to keep the house. Now it is bright, and a lot of YouTubers and other people, they say whenever you shoot normally talking heads, you kind of want the light to be at an angle, which I wonder if you can turn it. Yeah, you can kind of turn it at a little bit of an angle, but this is, for me, it's also mainly going to be used for shooting a lot of products. So I'm going to go back to kind of on me, excuse me. Let's do the neutral, and let's go brightness down. So here's all the way down, which is off. But here's like a 1%. And then slowly going up. Wow. I'm gonna go to that cool. Look at that. Guys, this is gonna be awesome. I'm so excited for this, because this is something that I actually am going to use on the daily. Yeah, I'm excited for this, guys. Let's look at some products and see the difference that it makes. So here is no light, looking at the fidget, which, you know, you can get some really cool videos without light and filters and things anyways. But now let's turn on the light now. I think I memorized what side it's on. So this is 100% brightness. So I would look at that and say almost, oh, that's almost too bright. So then I would simply reach back here, and then I would turn down the brightness. Let's say about there. See, I like that. But then let's say I wanted the warmth change, since it's on the coolness right now. And I would just go in there. There's all the way cool. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of the middle. And there we go. Guys, that's awesome. And that's so much easier than the big soft box that I carry around. I mean, of course, I'm still gonna use it for other things. But then, you know, let's say I wanted a more dramatic shot. I'm gonna zoom out and I could undo the light, excuse me. So I got the light, but then, you know, if I wanted a more dramatic effect with a different angle, you know, I could connect it to this, and that should just be able to spin on. Hold on, I gotta tighten that, and I should just be able to spin this on from the bottom here. Yeah, and then look, I can just put this over here. Excuse me. And then, yeah, so if I want lighting in a different way, I have it over here on the side. Guys, this is so exciting. I love this. This is so awesome. And I love all the specs that you can see on the back for, you know, working everything out. You can see it changes on the fly, so that is real nice. Wow, guys. Oh, a little blurry. Hold on, right here. Focus right here. But yeah, guys, I love it. Well, guys, wow. This is a super awesome portable light that I honestly see myself using quite a bit now in a lot of different scenarios. It sells for about $50, and it says the battery lasts about an hour and a half. So for long shooting sessions, that should be pretty awesome. And I want to say that you can connect your camera to this to give a little bit of an extra battery life. But guys, this is versatile. The fact that it comes with a stand is phenomenal. The fact that you can just connect it to your camera is great. I love that it has the different temperatures of colors, and it can get really stinking bright. Well, guys, that's probably, yeah, I'm gushing. I like it. $50 does sound like a lot. Typically, I would think a light like $30, but with as versatile as this is and as bright as it gets, I think it's worth it. And I could see you as a streamer putting it over here, not have to have some bigger setup, looking at products, just some quick things where you don't want to have to set up the big, like extra big light that I have. Excuse my mess of a room, but you can see my other key light right there and back there, and those are just always a pain to set up and get together. But anyways, guys, this has been CopperCarver. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna put the link of this in the description box. I also have another bigger Neewer light that I'm about to do, so stay tuned to that. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one.